Steve Evans, fair to say, made hard work of that.
Yeah, I think we did. I think it could have been, if it was a boxing match, the two would have been in at half time, wouldn't it? Because it should have been 4-5 really. I don't think they've got in a box at all in the first half. And it takes us 3 or 4 minutes from half time to get the break room. You know, we'd expect Carl to score before that, we'd expect Rose to score, we'd expect Nos to do better. So they're big chances, especially at 0-0 when you want to get in front early in the game. I think second half we've come out, we've worked hard, we've ground ourselves back into the game. We have a period of dominance. We score a goal. Listen, assistant referee, I've got to be careful what I say, but if he's played, I'll give a donation to his club that he played for. You know, it's just one of them. He couldn't have played, because anyone knows that that's a header that's slipping way over the goalkeeper. And his explanation that Luke Norris jumped in front of him, the goalie's 6'4", was hard to palate. I think from then they threw caution to the wind. You could see they changed the shape. They went very expansive, and it'd be whether they could go through as on a counter. And we got a little bit tired. Bear in mind we freshened the team up again tonight, and but we got over the line.
You can almost feel the nerves in the crowd as well, because they were bouncing at one stage and then it all of a sudden went a little bit quiet.
Listen, I think if the second goes in, we win 5. I think we've got so much dominance, so much superiority, so much better play. I mean, the boy Diarraga played for me at Leeds, and he just said to me, he says, in the first half is the best I've seen a team play against me ever in this level. So that's a big compliment, because he's a very honest guy to him. And so those nice words, but you know, they've been easy on everyone's nerves, and I think if we get 2, I said we're going to score 3 or 4, but disappointed really that we don't do that. But listen, proud of the players. They've been in since the start of the season. They're working ever so hard. They accept now that we're going to freshen the team up when we do it. I think supporters coming into the ground would have been surprised at the team, but we've said to the players, you don't get picked here based on performance. You get picked on how we assess the opposition. You get picked on that we think everyone's of an equal standing, and we think we want to have a fresh team when we play. We'll be fresh for Carlisle. There'll be changes for Carlisle.
Good thing was lots of chances being created.
Yeah, brilliant. I thought Jordan Roberts has forced a couple of good saves from the goalkeeper. I think to Arthur Reid and Reevesy were outstanding for now. So there was lots of chances, but we need to be a bit more prolific and take them. You know, I think we found out in a few games now where if you take Reading when we made some changes, if you take Walsall before we get the late goal, it's a lot of chances we'll watch getting missed. But we'd rather be winning and missing and making chances than the opposite.
It's almost a travesty talking about the other end of the pitch though, but it's first clean sheet, and Dan Sweeney was immense.
Yeah, I thought Dan was brilliant. I thought the back three were. I think TVC was as well. I think Carl was probably good at a couple of rash decisions when he tried to step in front and doesn't quite get there. And when you step in front, you have to get there. But I'm really pleased with them all. There's not a player in the whole squad that we're not delighted with. You know, we've watched a full rerun of Rochdale absolute dominate Grimsby on Saturday and lost. I think for 70 minutes they've had a pasting tonight, and it could have been any score. But a game's 90 minutes. Robbie's a real good manager, and they've got good players. And the first thing we have to do is respect that. And you know, we didn't lack of respect for them, but they were able to throw caution to the wind, because I don't think there's a player in the team, and I'm repeating myself, I don't think there's a player on the pitch for Rochdale who doesn't think that's a great header from Danny Rose and should be 2-0.
And a couple of players there making their first league start for you. That's Kane Smith and Danny Rose. How do you feel they got on?
I thought Rose was fantastic. I think he's been fantastic every time he's got on the pitch for us here. He's getting fitter. He didn't have a lot of game time at Northampton. I just think his face didn't fit, and sometimes that can happen. No, it's not John Brady to blame or Danny Rose to blame. I think sometimes you can just not fit. He's always been brilliant for me. That should have been another goal. He's a confident boy, you know. Scores at Reading, scores at a week. That should have been 3 tonight, but he doesn't get that little bit of luck. I thought he was good. Kane Smith was brilliant first half. I think he gave the left back a real problem, whether to mark him, and was the left back didn't know whether he was twist or sticking and playing any game of cards. He didn't know what he was doing. So, but we're pleased. Listen, they're all, I just said to them, and I'm immensely proud how hard they've all worked since this first day as a group to come together, and we'll continue to work hard. And you know, we owe it to the chairman and to the supporters.
And the confidence obviously builds.
Yeah, I think so. I think you could see they were frustrated at time up when they come in the dressing room. Frustrated we didn't put it bed long before. They're very frustrated at the goal. They've watched it back. It's a goal. And I'm not going to harp on them in a bit. We won 1-0. We got 3 points, and we look forward to a difficult game on Saturday. I think Carlisle's game has been abandoned, so they'll probably come fresh. but we'll be fresh anyway.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.